Assalamu alaikum students. Today our topic is pollution. Let's start from the types of the pollution. First of all, we are discussing about the types of pollution that are the soil pollution, air pollution, radioactive pollution, water pollution, visual pollution, light pollution, heat pollution, and the noise pollution. And the soil pollution is also an example of the land pollution. These all are the types of the pollution that are present in our environment and also on our planet. Let's discuss about the causes of the pollution. First of all, we are discussing about the tourism. Tourism also causes the land pollution. Household also cause the land pollution and the water pollution, and the waste production. Waste production also cause the air pollution, land pollution, water pollution, heat pollution, and many other examples of pollution. Transport also cause the air pollution, and the consumption also cause the heat pollution, and they produce different gases and the heat as a byproduct, and they also cause the heat pollution. Overpopulation also cause the land pollution, water pollution, and air pollution also. Next, that is the agriculture also cause the land pollution because of the usage of pesticide and insecticides in the crops, and the energy production also causes the air pollution. It also causes the heat pollution. And next, that are the industry manufacture. They also causes the air pollution, visual pollution. They also causes the smoke, and then they combine with the fog, and then they produce the smoke. And sewage is also cause the water pollution, and the fishing, that is also causes the land pollution, and water pollution, because it's the water pollution effect and the consequences. Let's start. First of all, there are the effects are rising the greenhouse gas level. They're increasing the greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and many other gases. They cause the global warming, and they increase the temperature of our planet. That is the cause also cause the ozone depletion, and they also affect the affect the waste production, and plastic pollution, and urban heat, island smoke. Smoke is the combination of smoke and the fog. Fertilizer and pesticide, they also affect the environment. Uninhabited area, and eutrophication is also cause the water pollution. And deforestation also cause the global warming and increase in the greenhouse gases, and also destroy the habitat of the animals and many other living organisms. And they also cause many factors, and they also affect our environment. And they also due to the deforestation, the increase of the carbon dioxide, and they also cause the global warming. And then the other is the acid rain, due to the high gases. High gases are produced by the industries, and then they accumulate in the atmosphere, and after the rainfall the water combined with the carbon dioxide and many other gases, and then they produce the carbonic acid and sulfuric acid, and they cause the acidic rain. Let's discuss the consequences, and then they melt the ice and the ice caps, and increase the level sea level, and the climate change, and increase energy consumption, and they also cause the diseases and epidemics, and the rise in the sea level, waste islands in the oceans, and the food storage, migration, and the drinking water shortage, changes in ecosystem and the food chain, desertification, and destruction of the wildlife, and migration. That all are the consequences of the pollution. What can we do? Let's start from the individual level. First of all, we are discussing about the usage of uh, tap water instead of the bottled water. Drink tap water instead of the bottled water, and or the mineral water. Use the filter plants to purify your tap water, and then glass instead of plastic. Use of the glass instead of the plastic for the storage purpose or many other purposes. Use the fabric bags instead of the plastic bag. It's also are the eco-friendly to use these fabric bags and avoid the plastic bags to avoid the land pollution. Collect the used cooking oil. You must to collect the used cooking oil for the recycling instead of the pouring it down the sink drain, because they also cause the water pollution, and they also affect the um, uh, they also affect the aquatic life, if that the contaminated water enter into the rivers or in sea or ocean. And next we having the um, less pesticide. Use less pesticide in fields to avoid the effect on human health, and you must use the organic fertilizers. They are eco-friendly and must use to avoid the chemical pesticide. Then next is less waste. Produce less waste. It should be very beneficial for avoid the land pollution. Next, we having the compositing. Compositing is the process to recycle or reuse the kitchen waste to form the fertilizer, and they help in the kitchen gardening and improve the growth of your plants. And it's also free of cost, and they also save your money to buy a composite from the market. It's should be beneficial for if you use as in home to produce your compost by yourself. And next is the planting. Use um, grow more plant in your neighborhood, that they also produce the greenery around you, and they also helpful in um, reduction of carbon dioxide. Next is use cars less often. Instead of cars, use the bicycle, or use the less vehicles to avoid the air pollution and the different gases that accumulate in our atmosphere, and then they cause the heat pollution and also air pollution. um, Electric instead of the diesel. You must use the electric vehicles instead of the diesel vehicles, because the diesel vehicle also cause of smoke, and they also affect our environment, and they also cause the air pollution, and they also affect the human health. And instead of that, the electric vehicles are eco-friendly, and you must use the eco-friendly vehicles to avoid the air pollution. Energy efficient household. You must use the energy efficient households. Make your household more energy efficient, like use of the solar panel, and if the area that is having the high winds, to use the windmills for production of the electricity and production of energy, instead of using other electricity. And then what can we do at social level? At the social level, first of all, that is the political decision. um, Political decision play a key role to reduce the pollution. There are the different type, like air pollution, the land pollution, and the water pollution, and many other type of the pollution. The next is the appropriate legislation. That is also support the appropriate legislation. The people should also follow the law that are formed against the this pollution. And like people should also follow the advice of the legislator to avoid that all of type of the pollutions. Next is afforestation. Planting is the most important for the reduction of the carbon dioxide. We must plant tree instead of cutting them down. Program fostering environmental protection. We must use the renewable energy sources like the solar panel and the windmills, etc. Waste management. We must manage our waste correctly to avoid the land pollution and also the air pollution and water pollution. Wastewater treatment is also an important. They must pay more attention for the wastewater management, because the wastewater if the wastewater is not properly managed, they also cause the water pollution, and affect the aquatic life, and also affect the human health. And the nature conservation. And the next social at the social level, that is the try to preserve the nature. It's very important to try to preserve the biodiversity, because there are many species in our planet are endangered, and they are must they should be protected by the government to preserve the nature, and they also should be create the national parks to preserve the native flora of their country or of their specific areas. And next is the public transport. Instead of using the one vehicles, it's very important to use the public transport. It's important to improve the public transport, and the people should use the public transport instead of using their own vehicles. Um, the last one is the banning polluting technologies. We must control emission level to avoid the greenhouse gases and the air pollution, and avoid the ozone depletion at the social level. To it's the responsibility of also responsibility of the government, and also the responsibility of the individual to control these type of the pollution and the emission of the gases to avoid the air pollution. Next, what can we do at the global level? First of all, stop the overpopulation. They should be create the strategies to avoid the overpopulation. We must find the solution to the overpopulation on the earth, because the overpopulation is the main cause of the all type of the pollution, because their all type of the pollution is caused by the human beings. Next is the take global action. We must take the global action to tackle this problem. They tackle as many agreements to avoid the global warming, to the emission of the greenhouse gases decrease globally, and they also promote the forestation and planting the trees. They also and consume the more carbon dioxide, and they avoid the greenhouse gases accumulation in our atmosphere. Promote new technologies. Must to introduce the eco-friendly technologies to avoid the all type of the pollution. We must use the new technologies globally. That not only on the specific region, they must be used as a globally to avoid that type of the pollution, and to save our environment and save our planet. Remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This is the best way of the way is to plant the tree uh, to remove the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. And the afforestation is the also a main cause to avoid the accumulation of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And that's all. Thank you so much for your listening. Keep watching, and Allah Hafiz.